Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. For real this time, it's your boy, Dane Johnson 3_16, aka Gravity, the man who has never met a mic he didn't like because they're all swell guys in my eyes. Back with another episode of the GWA, the Global Wrestling Alliance. And no, I'm not joking. The always smoking, the Midnight Token, Herb Smolka. Joining me tonight, Herb. How are things going on your end?
Well, I haven't had a shower and I haven't done laundry in about 8 days, but other than that, if you could spare some change or you got a couple cigarette butts, it's greatly appreciated.
If you've been saving those butts, if you've been saving those roaches, ladies and gentlemen, hit our boy Herb up as making his way to the ring. One of the competitors who's going to be in that Christmas Elimination Chamber, Big King Murphy, the Voodoo Pimp, on his way to the ring. And it looks like stalking in the background, if I'm correct, is the ordained brutal Braden Lewis and the Honky Tonk Man, two of the other competitors who are going to be in that matchup tonight as the Voodoo Pimp goes one-on-one with Bang DDP.
Unbelievable. It looked like Big King Murphy went through the Burger King drive-thru and got a couple Whoppers, got the crown on his head, ready for action here tonight.
Ready to go. Big King Murph looking to put a whopping on DDP. And look at who's behind DDP. The GWA World Extreme Champion along with Slim Slow. Those are the other competitors in that Christmas Clash Elimination Chamber match live December 25th. Look at DDP, the People's Champ.
Slim Slow's picking up popularity like his favorite sport, pickleball. DDP looking to ride the wave of momentum into a victory here tonight over Big King Murphy.
If anybody's got any pickleball equipment, any sporting equipment that you could lend our boy here, that would also be much appreciated. Hit up Herb Smolka.
And do not forget to pass along the pickleball highlight reel.
The pickleball highlight reel, as on the outside of the ring, all 6 competitors in that chamber match here tonight.
Of the 6 competitors, who do you think is the favorite to walk away with that championship?
You know what? You can't vote against El Jefe. The Celebrity Crusher's been on one hell of a roll since winning that championship.
Well, he got another big-time celebrity, indeed, the founder of DDP Yoga and the Honky Tonk Man. Of course, he is the biggest, greatest performing artist in the history of the World Wrestling Federation.
Of course, El Jefe thought he told you he was going to win that match, winning last time as well. It's going to be insane. It's going to be a great Christmas. As clapping, look at that. They just want this match to be over. Well, maybe they're just clapping because they're beating the hell out of each other now that I think of it.
Oh, absolutely. It could be a mixture of any amount of things, as Big King Murphy's really working on DDP. DDP going to need to seek some yoga therapy at the end of this matchup.
DDP, of course. Doctors told him he'd need to retire, took up yoga, extending his career, becoming WCW champion. Remember the what was it, the Jersey Triad? That was a great stable with Bam Bam Bigelow and Chris Kanyon. Who better than Kanyon?
Who better than Kanyon? Bam Bam Bigelow here at Heatwave kind of reminiscent all over the arena as you see the flames everywhere. DDP trying to take advantage here outside of the ring. They got to get back in the ring. Of course, the Global Wrestling Alliance famous for the high ratio of countouts.
Lot of countouts here in the Global Wrestling Alliance. I'll be the first one to admit that. As DDP hooks that leg, referee quickly into position. Big King Murph able to kick out of that. DDP now. He's going to hit Diamond Cutter.
The referee a little slow on that 3 count, putting that turnbuckle pad back on. This could
cost my heavens.
Could cost him the match.
Unable to tie that turnbuckle pad. Bankston, you think you'd be trained to do something like that? Or sorry, my man, Herb Smolka. Identity crisis.
I don't know who you're talking about, but I will tell you, I would have put that turnbuckle pad on for half a cheeseburger coupon.
Herb Smolka. Oh, hit him up on Yelp. Here we go. Hook of the leg. Big King Murph, the Voodoo Pimp. 1, 2. 2 count only, says the referee.
Count. Big King Murphy trying to pick up what you consider a huge upset victory over the former WCW heavyweight champion.
Oh, if he could secure a victory here tonight. Of course, last time the Elimination Chamber, El Jefe forced to not only be entrant number 1, outlasting all the other superstars, becoming champion. This time, it will be completely random, which is nice.
Other than Braden Lewis taking off the turnbuckle pad, the managers have been yet to get themselves involved here. It could come down to who gets involved. It could be that turnbuckle pad costing Big King Murphy the matchup.
As the Honky Tonk Man.
Honky Tonk Man knew exactly what I was talking about.
Right on cue. DDP now. Over the top rope. Sacrificing his body with that slingshot crossbody over the top rope, Bankston. As brutal Braden Lewis, the Ordained, not impressed, preaching the gospel to DDP on the outside of the ring.
He was trying to protect the Honky Tonk Man's precious guitar there, of course. Thousands of dollars worth of merchandise there laying down at the feet of Big King Murphy, trying to protect the merchandise.
Oh, what's going on here? The Honky Tonk Man from behind getting involved.
The Honky Tonk Man taking matters into his own hands and making sure his guitar is protected.
The second longest reigning WWE Intercontinental Champion.
We're getting squashed by the greatest Intercontinental Champion ever. Well, the second greatest behind Marty Jannetty, the Ultimate Warrior.
Marty Jannetty, the best to ever do it, the best to lace up a pair of boots.
I think Big King Murphy's busted wide open there after that shoot by DDP.
Not only that, grabbing that knee, favoring the leg. You could see him now squirming that leg. The Jimmy legs in full effect as once again Braden Lewis and DDP here.
The psychological warfare coming into play here.
Is he about to give him a wedgie?
It looks like he's going for the famous DDP pump handle slam here.
Into the backbreaker. 2 count only, says the referee.
Right in front of the Honky Tonk Man, and Braden Lewis trying to rub it in as Slim Slow and El Jefe yet to get involved in this matchup, perhaps picking their spots a little bit more precisely than Big King Murphy, Honky Tonk Man, and Braden Lewis.
And just like that, we have a 3 count, and DDP picking up the victory here tonight. Heading into Christmas, Diamond Dallas Page, the People's Champion, has been on a roll here in the GWA.
GWA, El Jefe's going to have his hands full at Elimination Chamber with all 5 of these competitors he has to face and defend his title against.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, as we head into our next match of the evening, triple threat match coming your way. As the ladies' man, the stud muffin, Mr. Strong Arm himself, the DILF, Jay Douglas, takes on the Colombian celebrity, the Dust Bunny Terminator, the Charge Hand Willie Son, who takes on the debuting Derek Edmonton, who goes by the name DM, representing the NW Oil. Debuting here tonight, LP Styles pulling a rabbit out of the hat, going back to the well, back to the past, back to Bubbles, as DM is here tonight.
You gotta think Jay Don't Call Me Gay Douglas is looking to regain momentum after his streak of consecutive wins was broken. The Charge Hand, we haven't seen him in a little while, looking to get a victory. And the debuting, the EDM, of course, the NW Oil, looking to put that right-handed defenseman on their roster right away. Should be an interesting matchup here. We know what we're getting out of Jay Douglas. We know what we're getting out of the Charge Hand. The wild card here, the newcomer DM.
The Charge Hand. You got to wonder if there's going to be a bit of a mind game. He, of course, likes to hit that low blow. A guy like Jay Douglas likes to get hit by the low blow, though, Herb. So I'm not sure that's going to work to the Charge Hand's advantage as here he comes to the ring.
Nobody enjoys a low blow quite like our man Jay Don't Call Me Jay Douglas.
The brass knuckles on his trunk, essentially just begging you to put a grip around the ring, so to speak.
Oh, absolutely. He wants you to clench a fist right there in his drawers. He is a little bit suspicious, a little bit zesty, as the kids would say nowadays.
A little bit zesty as the Dust Bunny Terminator enters the ring. Don't forget to hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen, as we are live here tonight, Friday evening. Tomorrow night, don't forget, tune into the wedding. It's not going to be live streamed, but hey, I'll be there. Let's go. As here comes Jay Douglas.
Jay Douglas saying, cut the music so he can take his robe off and show all the sexy single dads in the Global Wrestling Alliance what a real sexy man looks like.
Refusing to take that robe off until he's in the ring with his fellow competitors, his fellow male competitors. Look at that butterfly wearing the stud muffin. The brazen butterfly.
Absolutely chiseled muscular body. Wait till this robe comes off and you see the physique of this specimen.
Look. And oh, speaking of specimens, making his way to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes DM.
DM making his debut match. Get it? DM debut match, making his DM
Oh,
tonight.
I like that.
I like that. NW Oil looking to gain momentum, looking to rebuild their roster. Mooney looking to gain an advantage here.
Looking like he just went to sport check.
We'll see what he brings here. He got the very generic sleeveless hoodie jacket. He got the Mardi Gras beads. Got the Hacksaw Jim Duggan wrestling boots. Ready to go.
He makes those beads, my man.
Well, he can cut them into a string and use them as anal beads if he needs.
Jesus.
Jay Douglas would approve.
Oh, it's the face of Willie's son. It doesn't get more serious than that. Triple threat
He looks
action.
like he was strung out. Him and DM were sharing some of his Colombian sugar, having a little bit of Colombian coffee there. But prior to the match, Jay Douglas, feeling like he's left out. Huge spear there on DM.
DM and I have been known to stay up till sunrise, that's for sure.
Oh, Jay Douglas, the powerful, super strong, chiseled, muscular physique. Of course, the charge hand, no slouch himself in the physique department.
Oh, the charge hand, easily the second best physique on the roster.
Absolutely. Looking to show Jay Douglas his spot. Jay Douglas may enjoy getting manhandled a little bit by the charge hand here.
In heaven right now, Jay Douglas not putting up much of a fight. Psychological warfare here against the charge hand, who looks to take it to DM. Welcome to the GWA.
DM looked like he was just looking to protect himself. They're holding that baseball bat, looking to stay out of trouble, but the charge hand is having none of it. As he busted Jay Douglas wide open with that baseball bat. Do you see that?
I did see that. I also saw that maneuver by Jay Douglas, one of the most unique movesets. You know, we talk about a guy like Chris Kanyon in the last match, but a guy like Jay Douglas reminds me a lot of him when it comes to that sort of stuff. Quite innovative.
A lot of resemblance to Chris Kanyon, both in and out of the ring.
Mostly out. As there's a steel chair. DM not screwing around here tonight. Oh, nice clothesline as well. And then into a... Oh, I thought he was going to try to humble him there.
Looking to become the enforcer of the NW Oil. DM looking to become that Marty McSorley, Dave Semenko type for the NW Oil.
Putting him in some sort of lock. Some sort of submission hold. Of course, every wrestler on the roster pretty well from Canada. Everyone's got a sharpshooter or a crippler crossface. Here we go. Nice lock up there. Go behind. And we're going to see a quick snap suplex. Shades of Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig there. Fisherman suplex.
Douglas is just so big and powerful. I don't know how these other competitors are going to be able to compete. He has those pink boots, the tassels, the huge physique. He's such a dilf.
Jay Douglas, look at that. Speak of the devil, throwing his opponent halfway across the ring there.
Just another dilf. Jay Douglas, dude I'd like to fight.
The dude I'd like to fight. Jay Douglas thrown into the charge hand. Not really looking to avoid contact there. Scoop up by DM. Like Herb Smolka said, the new enforcer here, the NW Oil. Looking to gain numbers, looking to gain traction. We haven't seen much of LP Styles or Mooney.
Of course, the NW Oil means absolutely nothing to the charge hand and Jay Douglas. They could care less about the sport of ice hockey.
They could care less. DM, one of these guys, they're just looking to get into title contention. Of course, Jay Douglas had an opportunity at that World Heritage television title last week.
Well, I think if they get a shot at the World Heritage Television International Hardcore Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship, they may
From
be
North America.
winning North America.
They're gonna win for sure. Oh, and look at the Dilf here. Can you do the can? Oh, DM, you don't want to be in that position. Quickly rolling out of the way smartly. Oh, and there's the clothesline from hell. 1, 2, and a kick out.
Call it the clothesline from hell, but DM calls it the clothesline from Collingwood.
The clothesline from Collingwood. Oh, I like that. Collingwood crossing. Oh, and there's another big boot. Jay Douglas that time. Jay Douglas throwing a steel chair right into the face. DM now. Oh, what a great triple threat match this has turned out to be. Snap suplex of his own as DM in control here.
Archan stuck on the outside. Gus to get back in there. Of course, the first competitor to get a fall or submission will be victorious in this triple threat matchup. Anything goes.
A super kick party.
It looks like the Dilf there was trying to get... Oh, and of course he did. I thought the Dilf was trying to get the Charchan to commit favors for the Dilf. The bidding, the Charchan there.
Tapping out quickly before
I don't
things
think he
escalated.
wanted anything to do with those favors that Dilf was trying to administer.
There's no way he did. As ladies and gentlemen from the broadcast table to the center of the ring on the way with his can out. That's right, Herb Smolka going one-on-one with JJ Spade to determine the #1 contender to the Candyman Caleb Cactus's GWA Light Heavyweight Championship. Will Herb Smolka punch his ticket to Christmas? As we have just had an error